Hello there! We live in a weird world where you can combine Mario and Rabbids into an XCOM-style adventure, and it does really, really well. It does so well, in fact, that it's now getting a sequel, and that sequel is coming out this October. So, in preparation for that sequel, we're going to play through the story mode, and in a perfect world, we'll get through the entire story mode prior to that game's release, and then at some point we'll get to that. I feel like this game came out maybe a year ago, and that really tells you just my entire lack of comprehension of how much time there is, because it came out in 2017. I'm a little late to this particular party, but I'm nonetheless very excited to engage on it, and I'm happy that you're here with me. We're not recording this live, although you can see us play a lot of games over on twitch.tv/AtomiTrials. Link to that's in the description, but we're not doing this live. It's just you, me, and this particular adventure. In fact, I'm even the one editing this entire thing, so it genuinely is more of the OG style of how we used to do things. And without further ado, let's do the main story mode. Not paying attention to the fact that I'm kind of refreshed how this game worked in my brain. We'll explain things as we go. I will point out a lot of the differences between XCOM 2 specifically and this game, but let's get into it.
All right, Beepo. That ought to fix the overheating problem. Can you believe it's been 3 months since Tech Magazine put me, us, on the cover?
The Super Merge takes item A and item B and combines them to create item C.
Ugh, if only it were that easy. The article says nothing about dark matter, space-time manipulation, practical applications, nothing. I mean, the Super Merge could solve the energy crisis, Beepo. Watch! Huh? Oh, not again. Oh, sorry, Beepo. Let's take a break and come back at this overheating thing fresh, okay?
Was one of them holding the gun sideways? Yeah, nonetheless. Okay, finally. I didn't read the other ones because I didn't want to speak up over the cutscene. Most of the rest of the text that I'm aware of that is read instead of spoken, because there's not a lot of speaking that I know of in this game. It's mostly written text, which is fine with me. I don't care. But I didn't read the beginning ones because I did not want to speak over the cutscene. I thought it would detract from it instead of help. But I will read the rest of these. Those Rabbids, they seem driven to cause chaos and mayhem, more so than usual even. Unlike our two friends here, they seem to have been corrupted by that Rabbid wearing the Supermerge headset. Could it be that the Supermerge headset was corrupted on its way to this world? If so, we're all in terrible danger, which is usually the basis for most games, is terrible, terrible danger. Mario, we must find that poor Rabbid fused to the headset. He is the key. Save him. We might just save this world. Don't know how Beepo knows all this, but that's fine. You know, Beepo... Oh, hit the microphone. I'm sorry. Beepo's a smart little fella. Or robot. So, perhaps the most notable difference... I mean, there's a lot of things about this game that is a lot different from XCOM, and we'll touch on them as we go. But perhaps the most notable difference is there's no base building. There's no long-term upgrade type things. There are upgrades. There's plenty of them. But it's all connected to coins, and it's Mario, you know. Poor Goombas. A shocking, though admittedly hilarious example of the chaos wrought by the intrusion of our world into this one. I mean, a Goomba stuck to honey, I think? A giant thing of glue? Honey? Honey, probably. I don't want to talk about things that are going to show up in the tutorials, so forgive me if I don't talk a whole heap of a lot here. Mute myself. Thank you so much! I love how Beepo gets emails. What is it now? I've just received a message. Dearest Beepo, whose bravery, intelligence, and compassion stands as a beacon of hope for us all, if my timing is correct, you are in dire need of help. Please open the attachments to this message. Their receipt is most auspicious, I assure you. Signed, your biggest fan. Mario's like, I'd never thought of a gun before. Wow. When the email said attachments, I thought it was talking about cat videos or something. So, are you guys ready to fight back with guns? Careful now, my sensors detect 2 enemies on the battlefield. One is hiding behind partial cover, so your chance to hit is 50%. The other is out in the open, giving you 100% chance to hit. You can cycle through targets with the left stick. It's all with a controller. Press A to shoot the selected target. So in a nutshell, let me explain, before we do any more gameplay, I'm going to explain how XCOM works a little bit, as someone who's put in an uncomfortably large amount of time into that game. In a nutshell, in the original, but not the original, excuse me, in XCOM 2, if you're behind half cover, there's a 25%, it's all based off of percentages in XCOM, so you have like a base percentage shot chance, and that is utilizing the aim stat of the character that you're using. So if your character has an aim stat of 65, then by default, if the character that they're firing at is out in the open, they have a 65% chance to hit. If they're behind half cover, that's a 25%, I think, or a 20%, one of the two. But I think it's 25% chance reduction. So instead of 65%, it would be 40%. And if they were in full cover, I think that's around a 40% reduction. So instead of 65%, it would then be naturally 25%. I know, a lot of numbers, boring math, ew, bleh, gross. In this game, it's significantly simplified. Half cover is a 50%. If your character's behind half cover, it's a coin flip. If they're behind full cover, which we've not seen yet, it's a 0% chance. But the cover can be eventually destroyed if you shoot it enough times. There isn't going to be any quote-unquote misses in this game that is not directly tied to armor or a barrier of some kind. So the game's not letting us move around yet, but there is the entire mechanic of moving. And the main thing that you're going to see me attempt to do in this first world is more along the lines of get the perfect rating on all the fights, because they aren't particularly challenging, although it's me, so there is a level of Thomas isn't super intelligent that kicks in. Cowards! Now they're all behind full cover. We have a 0% chance of hitting them from here. We'll only hit their cover, which, again, if the cover is destructible, which these big metal pieces are not. We'll need to flank them, move around with the left stick to position yourself with a 100% chance of hitting the shot. There's a bug in my room. I gotta kill the bug. Hang on. TBD. It's taunting me. The other thing that we can do is, and it's not actually taught us this yet, but you can run into people. I think it's called a dash attack. And what that does is it takes, I think, 20% health away. It's kind of like a free shot. You can't do that in XCOM. There's a lot of movement in this game. You're much more mobile. And you can use your friends, your teammates, to kind of jump across the battlefield. Okay, can I use you to get to... I mean, I can get to here. No cover, but we should be okay, because I'm pretty sure... Well, no, I might need a... No, we're good. And once you're done with a chapter, your characters all heal back up. Ta-da! Has the game taught me all of the basics? Recognize those blocks from the basement. I hope they're more structurally sound after the super merge, but I doubt it. That looks safe. I'm sure it's fine. I believe that's artwork. Eventually we'll have a place to look at it. Some people are more interested in artwork than I am. That looks friendly. In the sky, see that? Began the moment the Rabbids teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom. The energy we've seen floating upwards after we defeat an enemy. I wonder... All the more reason to catch the Rabbid with the Super Merge headset. He's the key to stopping this, I'm sure of it. Kind of want William Shatner on reading that. I do enjoy exploring the world. At some point, Mario will start Naruto running. That is timed, by the way. You can run out of time and not hit all the red coins. I've done that. Rumblebee, excuse me. Found a new item. If only there was somewhere you could check it. Check it. Alright, let's see. I need to find a place where I can press a blue button. There's a blue moon button that's connected to those blue blocks. Oh, there's something. Okay. Green blocks. There's the blue button. Okay, now I need a yellow button. It's all connected. There's the blue, yellow button. There's the red button. Button runner somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, I think this way takes me to the blue button, which is what I was originally looking for in the first place. Yup. Oh, hello. I still stand by the idea that we live in a weird world now. Okay, there's the red button's pressed. I don't know where this takes me, but... Great. I found Mario. Okay. And you may see in the upper left-hand corner on occasion a red camera. It's because I'm trying to move the camera in a place where they don't want to let me. Okay. So originally I began my search. Because I saw a cannon. Okay. Not entirely sure what the purpose of what I just did was, but I guess it's done now. Oh, I heard something over here. Ah. My sensors tell me they're practicing for the Mushroom Kingdom Star Cup. Was that a reference to the Strikers years before the Strikers game came out? I feel like it... Maybe. Greetings, sweet golden perennial of the prairie. Can I be addressed by that in the future? If anybody calls me, just say, greetings, sweet golden perennial of the prairie. Oh, wow. Why'd you do that? If that strange creature with a headset got here, those guys have been nothing but bad news. I assure you, these Rabbids are not like their colleagues. And you have to tell me in the comments if you want me to stop reading them, and I can just shut up and you can have the words on the screen if you want them. Oh, well, if you can stop him, I'll happily reward you. He's zapping his brethren left and right. Turns them real nasty. I don't suppose you would come with us to help? Sorry, folks, but it's time this flower took things underground. That's not how flowers work. Where was he planted? I'm surrounded by water. Where what? Oh, he's probably over here. Fight time! It's an angry cannon. It's broken for now, though considering how dangerous it is, I have a hard time believing the Rabbids won't fix it. Fight time. Email! Dear Beepo, if one is to prevail, one must practice. Please sharpen your movement skills so you can turn the tables on those wascally Rabbids. I've just uploaded a few suggestions to help you guide your team in the next battle. Quick! Sign your biggest fan. I think I've already talked about this. You can deal damage while on the move by performing a dash, select a cell with an enemy and press A, blah 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 blah, jump blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm gonna put Mario here. It's not quite enough to do him in. But I think if I dash him, leap up here, land here, I'll then have the flanking maneuver on this rabbit. It's not gonna do him in, but good start. And this game is pretty forgiving, so you can make borderline bad decisions, and you're probably fine. Like, I'm not gonna put Rabbid Peach in cover. Later in the game, you do have to be more careful, but this early on, I can be kind of crazy with things, and it'll be fine. Ow. Okay, I'm certainly not gonna get over there with Peach. There's no sense taking a shot. The question is, I can get to here. There's nothing I can do about him. Alright. I can get Rabbid Luigi in. That's something, but quite what I had in mind. No sense taking those two shots. Ow. Ow. Doink. Merry Christmas. Charger. Can't get over there directly to get that red button. So maybe if I continue forward, I'll find something. There it is. I don't know why I have so much joy just sitting and watching these poor souls bounce around a tube. That would be so jarring. I think I'd pop out and throw up. Just everywhere. Let's see where this cannon takes us. What I don't want to do is skip the exploring so much that I miss a weapon or something. But I don't think there's typically weapons in the bronze crates. And again, this is a bit of a learning experience, finding out what you guys enjoy seeing. Do you enjoy seeing everything uncut? Would you prefer in the future that we kind of hop from fight to fight and only show the exploring part of the world if something interesting happens? I'm genuinely curious. This is going to be a series formulated around what you enjoy and what you guys tell me that you enjoy or don't enjoy. It's time to pull, together everything you've learned so far. Attack, movement, team dash, jump. Team jump, dash, whatever. And also blah blah, I've been doing them. Okay. I'm gonna hit you. Give you a lovely Mario shot to your face. I'm then going to hit you and go to right here. And I think I can have Rabbid Peach fire on this Rabbid Ziggy. And he's only got 50 health. The dash should do 20. And that should be good. Everybody's in full cover, but let's take the 100% shot. If XCOM has taught me anything, it's that don't roll the dice if you don't need to roll the dice. Ow, that's my face. And I will admit, the game starts a little slow, but you gotta give it its shot. There's the fights get a lot more complicated. The, status effects show up, there's more abilities. It's not just move and shoot, it's a little more interesting. One could argue not that interesting, but still. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. There's different mission types as well. It is still weird. This game has been out for apparently much longer than I realized. And it's still weird to see Mario whipping out a gun. And then in the next game, in the sequel, he's an akimbo guy. Which would make Star pretty happy, I figure. I'll take it. Oh, he's back. Mario, the creature with the headset, got away, but I suppose you did clean up the mess. And being a plant of my word, it looks like I owe you a reward. Him? Our good friends Rabbid Luigi and Rabbid Peach helped as well. Yeah, great. Okay, that was worth. Ah, no, I can spend that. How are you throwing? Oh, okay, Rabbid Luigi got chucked too. Okay, here. Just a measly old bronze crate. Artwork. I did all that for artwork. Artwork of yourself? Here, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. Fine. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's see what we got. I don't think I can do this yet. I haven't learned how to do this yet. Yep, there it is. Toad. I could try and do a Toad voice, but all I'm going to do is rip up my vocal cords and annoy you. So I'm going to not do that. Mario, thank goodness you're here. Yours is the first friendly face I've seen since the Mushroom Kingdom turned into this mess. Your timing couldn't be more perfect. I can't find Toadette. All thanks to the changes caused by these odd pipes our Rabbid friends brought with them into your world. You guys seem to know what you're doing, sort of. True words have never been spoken. Could you please help me find her? And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be please, but because they made the A longer instead of the E, I read it as please. Okay, but you're gonna see firsthand how big of a pain these pipes are. Maybe, but they look so cool. I'll be quiet. It's fair. They look fun, but I'm telling you, if I was in one, I'd pop out the other side and be like, it wouldn't be good. Okay, so we've got a cannon. I'm gonna use the cannon. I must admit, I'm not prioritizing finding Toadette. I'm sure they're somewhere around here. Okay. And again, it's all very simple right now. I can't overstate how things do get more interesting later. There we go. Not my proudest moment of steering things in a video game, but okay, that should be a weapon because that looks like it's the armory. Turbine. That's a upgraded weapon for Rabbid Luigi. Or Rabbids, I guess we could call him. I tell you what impresses me. So this is, I think, 1080p. It's the fact that the Switch is... what, essentially an in-between generation of things. And the game looks good. It's stylized, sure. It's not what I would call realistic, but it looks good. And it runs good. The music's fun. I feel like that pipe was overly complicated. Hello, Toadette. Toadette, I'm glad you're okay. Oh, I'm fine. What I'm really worried about is Princess Peach. Mario, can you go back to the castle and make sure everything's alright? Certainly not. We need to find the guy before... oh, email. Or message. Love how we get really good signal in the Mushroom Kingdoms. That's cool. Congratulations on getting this far. A wise man once said, if I have 3 hours to chop a tree, I will spend 2 of them sharpening my axe. I urge you now to return to Princess Peach's castle and do just that. Prepare yourself for the fight to come. Well, that's all well and good, but how? You may be wondering, how? In the time it took you to read this email, I have updated your operating system. It now includes a new GPS warp mechanism I call Sploing. The name is a work in progress. However, simply activate it, and you and your friends will return to Princess Peach's castle immediately. Signed, YBF. Well, that's amazing if true. I suppose I should give it a... I'll tell you, Toad and Toadette just watched people disappear in front of their eyes, and they're not like, ah! Or anything. It's amazing. Didn't Princess Peach also get, like, teleported off into the... yeah, I guess she's fine. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that at the beginning of the story, she was building a statue to herself. Mario, thank wherever. You're alright. It's so good to see you. You've probably noticed this, but the Mushroom Kingdom's been torn apart. You have to do something, Mario, because I, as your duly elected leader, I don't think she's elected. I think she was, like, born into it or something. She's not gonna do a thing. At least right away. Oh, who are your new friends? Allow me, your highness. I am Beepo, an autonomously intelligent scientific research and operational assistant. This is a game designed for children, and it has the words autonomously intelligent scientific research and operational assistant in it.
Yay!
I see. And we call this one Rabbid Luigi, and this is Rabbid Peach. She's taking her cosplay a bit too seriously, I'm afraid. Yes, the friends are also quite, spirited, as you can see. That's one way to put it. It appears as if the Rabbids we freed from the Megabug's control have ended up here. And no worse for wear either. Who is the Megabug? Oh well. That's right, they keep popping in just like you did. That's how I work on things. Believe it or not, that's just live streamed footage from my brain. That's how my brain cells work. They've been quite busy. I suggest you take a look at what they've built, if you have a chance. They've built, Rabbid Luigi with a hammer. I believe there's something called a Battle HQ. And then there's the museum. They love to collect souvenirs from the Mushroom Kingdom. Come, let us see from ourselves what your rabid cousins have been up to. Peach, are you gonna do anything? Be sure to visit the Battle HQ and the museum before you go. They're quite nice, actually. Did you have design input? I don't need to see the buildings again. I'm good. No, I'm good. Alright, we're gonna see them again anyway, it seems. Thanks, Peach. For nothing, but, you know. That's still under construction. There's a Goomba permanently affixed to the castle. Oh, now Mario's doing the Naruto run. There it is. Actually, they're all doing it. Let's just go. Ayo. Artwork. Ancient Gardens VO. I think what's the most impressive is the fact that these guys can land face up every time. Let's just go. Ah, Peach's statue. Lasted a whole lump sum the first 4 seconds of the show. Game. Whatever it is that we're doing. Whoa, more art. Yay. Guys are Goombas. Honestly, I said earlier, maybe not at the beginning, but I definitely said earlier that, you know, artwork's like, whatever, artwork. But it is cool to see how things begin in the visionary stage and where they wind up. So, because I have the season pass of the game, I have these pixelated weapons. They are what we will use for a large portion of the beginning of the game. And when I say beginning of the game, I think until we're done with World 1, I think. I don't know why I did that. I think they're pretty neat. Which is a shame, because I really like the look of, like, the turbine gun. We can see here push chance. He also does additional damage against Ziggies, which are the basic kind of grunts that we fought to this point. And push damage. So instead of it being 25 to 35 damage, you'll deal 55 damage with the push, and you'll also push them. That's one of the status effects. In fact, I think I can get... Yeah. The damage dealt when a weapon's super effect is triggered. Push knocks participants backwards, along with any other combatants in their path, even out of bounds. We've got Honey. Honey causes combatants to be stuck, preventing them from moving for 1 turn. That is useful against specific enemies. Also additional damage against Ziggies. And hers deals additional damage against Hoppers, which we have not seen, but there's also Honey damage with this one as well. We don't have our secondary weapons yet. We don't have half a dozen things. I'm not going to go that way just yet. I'll take a gander at the museum. And again, as with everything else in this series, you're going to have to let me know what you'd prefer, and I will move things in a particular direction. It may take a couple of videos, because I do record things in advance a little bit. But if you want to see a lot of the artwork, if you want to see it completely blown up, like this one's locked. There's your Goomba geysers. If you'd like to see these, I'm more than willing to pull them up. That is your call. I'm not going to play the soundtrack because we can hear that as we play. And here is the statues of... Oh, I can zoom in too. There you go. I'm so glad that I rescued your valley so I could have a statue of you. It's worse that it's a statue of him. Although I will admit, I now want that. Aha! Look over there. Those clever Rabbids have outfitted a cannon so that it can launch us back to the ancient gardens. This comes in handy, as our mysterious helper gave me the power to warp to Princess's castle. Princess Peach's castle. I can't read today. Cool. This is a good game to not be able to read then. And the cannons can send us back to the front. The ability to return to Princess Peach's castle at will has been added to the pause menu. Neato Burrito. I wasn't done looking up here yet, but thanks for warping me over there again. It really cracks me up that this is all connected to a washing machine. Megabug damaged the Rabbids combo washer and time machine. Else I'd take a trip to the French Baroque period. Again, this game is for children, and there's a joke about visiting the French Baroque period. I say it's for children, but I'm an adult. Another soundtrack! Yay! I don't think I'll ever understand having a soundtrack unlockable in a game. And the reason that I don't think I'll ever understand it is because there's something in my way of getting over to the other side of this, isn't there? How do I get down there? Might as well explore it now, because if I explore it not now, I'll forget about it. There's a few buildings still under construction. The Rabbids are efficient, I'll give them that. Toadette! 3D model of Toadette. But I honestly believe that this game deserves all the praise that it gets. And it deserves a sequel, because it treats the Mario IP with the respect that you'd like to see a third party treat any IP. Cool, now I can run around this entire thing now. I'm gonna admit right now before the entire class that I didn't realize that button was there, and in my personal playthrough I've always just run around every time, so that's cool. Still can't push blocks. I wonder how long they've been at it. Wait, did he run up and just push the other one off? Yes, he did. That's a visual representation of what it's like to play Mario Party. Just over and over again. Ooh, yellow button. What's that do? Okay. I don't think I can take advantage of this because I can't push things yet. Oh, nope, okay. Okay, here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, great. At least they're all fairly easy to get to within the time limit. Oh. Weapon, maybe? That'd be exciting. It is a weapon, or of some variety. The Blah Blaster! I just love how it compares the Rabbids to Van Gogh. Alright, well, before we launch ourselves back in, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. That's honestly almost more helpful to me to visually see people taking the 30 seconds it takes to say, hey, I really enjoyed this, than it is for somebody to hit the like button. But if you want to hit the like button and tell me that you enjoyed it, even better. And of course, if you want to see more of this game, more XCOM style games in general, and just more content like this, there is the good old-fashioned subscription button, which is free to do if you're interested in doing that. And if you're coming back anyways, you might as well, because you're coming back to videos all the time. But until next time, I hope you have a great day,